Go to your village. See your father's house and your mother's house. You will see some trees that were planted by your grandfather or great-grandfather or mother. It's still standing there. The ones that planted it are dead and gone, and the tree is still standing. There are decisions and choices you make today that will not just impact your life, but it will impact generations to come. So please be careful. I know you are connected. I know you are brilliant. I know you are skillful. I know you are loaded, and I know you are sitting pretty. It's only because you don't understand history. But if you want to know how powerful you are, study history, and history will remind you and help you about how you should live humbly. And don't let things get into your head and think you get away. Nobody gets away with anything. Nobody gets away with anything. Even after you are gone, the consequence of your action will still be affecting those you love and you left here. I know a lot. I see a lot. But I refuse to disrespect and dishonor dignitaries. I don't do that. I don't do that. And sometimes it hurts. It hurts when you know things and you can't say it. Because the motive of saying it is to disrespect and dishonor somebody, to justify yourself. It's not worth it. I will endure and I'll wait till my change comes. Studying something the other day, I went to look at my grandfather's history, my father's history. To me, third generation. My children, fourth generation. My grandchildren, fifth generation. And I said, oh, I see, Bishop James, I need to do some warfare now. Yeah. I have to do some warfare now. So I started praying some prayers and asking for exemption from judgment, exemption from consequences. And I said, Lord, mercy, mercy. Somebody scream, mercy, mercy. Somebody say exemption, 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 exemption from consequence. And I said, Lord, I wasn't there. I was not part of it. I understand that the fact that I wasn't there and I wasn't a partaker of it does not exempt me. But that is the reason for mercy. Mercy is a provision. You've made a provision giving us mercy. And I appeal for mercy. It's not just what your grandfather did and your grandmother did, but it's also what you are doing. Because we take so much for granted as a generation. You know, sometimes I ask myself, what is really wrong with Africa? Elders are dishonored and disrespected. There are no elders in town anymore. People they insult everybody. There are no elders. There are no dignitaries anymore in the land. Everybody just says, children have become rulers. You know, in the times of Jesus, there was a man, the Bible calls him the young rich ruler. He was rich, he was a ruler, but he was young, means an amateur. Somebody who having been tested and tried, but has come into money and providence and power, they misbehave. They use power to destroy because they don't know the value and the meaning of power. Go ahead.
Young men ground as millstones. Boys staggered under loads of wood.
Yes, sir.
The elders have ceased gathering at the gate.
Yeah, there are no elders at our gate anymore. Where are the elders? At the gates of Ghana and at the gates of Africa. There are no elders anymore. Because when an elder speaks, he's dishonored and disrespected, and children will throw stones at the elders. So the elders have decided to say nothing because they don't want their dignitaries and honor to be dragged through the mud. So they keep quiet. And a nation where elders don't speak and elders don't sit at the gate, those nations are doomed. They are doomed. And I said, money without direction and purpose is disaster. And a nation that have no elders to sit at the gate to give direction is headed for disaster. May God remember us and deliver our nations.